This video demonstrates my CardRecog app, which uses the camera to recognize playing cards. For now, the app just displays and speaks out the recognized cards. The plan is to eventually integrate this app with a card game, and also run it on Google Glass. There are two modes of operation, multi-card and single card. In multi-card mode, which is the default, the app shows and speaks all recognized cards. Here we see this mode in operation, recognizing different numbers of cards. The app works in real time, but the more cards it sees, the longer recognition takes, and the greater the chance of errors. The recognition works for a variety of different card positions and distances. The overall results do depend on the quality of the camera. This screen recording is made on a Nexus 4, which has a camera with good low-light sensitivity and autofocus. In single recognition mode, which can be selected from the settings, the app assumes that it is looking only at one card and waits to see both the top and bottom of the same card. This produces the most reliable results. Note that the app only looks at the card number and suit. It does not use the card outline, and it recognizes successfully in a variety of different lighting conditions. This robustness to lighting is demonstrated here, where I move the same card in front of a variety of different backgrounds. These backgrounds have significant differences. In particular, note that the recognition still works with a completely white background. Here I show recognition of a larger set of cards. Note that it still works well. To start and stop the recognition mode, you must touch the screen. Once in this mode, a recognized set of cards is only shown once on the screen. After that, to continue recognition, you must remove all cards from view and then have no cards in front of the camera for about 1/2 a second. Then you can show a new set of cards to the system, and they will be correctly recognized and displayed. Here I show the app running on my older Samsung Galaxy Tab, which does not have an autofocus camera. The app still works, but because of the poorer camera in multi-card mode, the app will not successfully recognize as many cards as it did on the Nexus 4. Finally, I set the mode to single card, which means that the app assumes that there is only one card in view, and successful recognition requires that the top and bottom number and suit of that card match exactly. Single card recognition is therefore more reliable than multi-card recognition because of these extra constraints. Here I recognize a number of different single cards, and in the last example I recognize the same single card in different orientations. Note that the recognition is successful in all conditions. If you have recognition problems on a single card, try tilting the card slightly or moving it closer. If the app does not work at all, increase the video resolution from 640 by 480 or change the ISO from the default to the highest. There are other card recognition apps, but none that I know of that work as well. Here we are showing a new mode of operation called update mode, where by recognizing a single card at a time we can keep track of a large set of cards. This is useful for games like bridge, where there are too many cards in a hand to be recognized at once. If more than a single card is visible, nothing happens, but if only a single card is visible, and by this we mean both the top and bottom numbers can be seen, we perform either an add or remove operation. If the visible card is not currently in the hand, it is added, but if it is already in the hand, then it is removed. Here we have added an 8, 7, and king. Then we show the entire hand, and after that invert the process by removing a card at a time. With this approach, we could build up a large hand by recognizing one card in the hand at a time. Now we show another mode of operation called Preflop odds. In Hold'em poker, each player is initially dealt 2 cards. There are known tables for each pair of cards and for a given number of players that give the odds of these 2 cards being better than any other pair held by other players. In this mode, we display these odds for any 2-card pair. We demonstrate that the 2 cards can be seen in any combination. That is, we do not need to see the bottom numbers, but they do no harm if we do see them. There are many preflop odds calculators on the internet, and this one demonstrates a practical usage of our technology. We also have a blackjack option to practice card counting in multi-card mode, which demonstrates another practical usage of our technology.